Alright, in this video I'm going to talk about the ways to solve word problems, and we're going to be using the new formula that we talked about, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So what we're going to do now in this first problem, let's read it. A 10-foot ladder is placed 5 feet away from a building. How high up the building does the ladder reach? So we're trying to figure out, okay, let me use a different color. We're trying to figure out, okay, what's the length of our height? Okay, so now before we start, let's go ahead and label our parts here. Well, I know that I have my right angle right there. That's going to be showing me that this is a right triangle. So if you go across from that, that should be your hypotenuse. And hypotenuse is always labeled with the letter C. Now, when we have the remainder sides, those are going to be our legs. So I'm going to label this side A and this side B. So when I write my formula, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, I can figure out where what's going to go in what. So for the first one, I have 5 squared plus, I don't know b squared, that's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find my height. And my c squared is going to be 10 squared. Alright, so let's go ahead and simplify the rest of this problem. 5 squared is 25 plus b squared, and 10 squared is 100. Solve this like a normal problem. Let's have b squared by itself, so we're going to leave that for our last step. I'm going to subtract 25 from both sides, and I will get b squared equals 75. Remember, to undo a squared, we do the opposite, which is the square root. So I will take the square root of 75 to find my final answer. So let's go ahead and do that right now. It's clear. 75, and the square root of that is about 8.66. And 8.6 what? We're going to say meters. So that's how high this ladder is going to go on top of the building. So if you're trying to reach a story or a window that's about maybe like 15 meters high, this ladder won't do it for you. So just like something like real world problems that you're going to see in these type of problems. So just to make sure our answer is correct, we have our leg as 5, that is smaller than our hypotenuse, so we're good to go. 8.66 will be our height, which is our B side, and this is smaller than 10, so we're good to go. Alright, so then here we have our last problem. The distance between each base on a baseball diamond is 90 feet. So it's labeled there for you. This little tick mark means 90 feet. How far is it to throw from home plate to second plate? So we're trying to figure out, okay, from here, we use a purple here. What is it to throw a ball from home plate to second? Okay, we're trying to find out what is this distance. Well, you can go ahead and take out the other sides of the problem. For example, if I were to just take this entire triangle and move it over to the side, it would look something like this. There's my one side, and my legs are here. So let's say that's my right angle, this is my right angle, okay? So that's basically what we're looking at. And if you notice, this is already a right triangle. I've helped you out with the legs here, so each leg is 90 feet. And so then what I'm trying to find is my hypotenuse. So I will be finding c squared. I don't know what that is. So let's go ahead and plug in our, the numbers into our formula. Alright, so I went ahead and I started writing my formula, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I filled in the necessary information. So what I want you to do now is pause this video and try solving this problem on your own and check back with my answer. There you have it. I am showing all my work here. I simplified each of these parts of the equation. I found the square root of 16,200, and that will give me about 127.28 feet. So just to make sure, because this is our hypotenuse, we've established that this is the longest side compared to 90 and 90. So yeah, we're good to go. So hopefully you understand like how, or you're starting to understand how to solve these type of problems. You're just supposed to basically find A, B, and C, and it'll be so much easier for you. Then I want you to go ahead and try these practice problems on your own, and let me know if you have any questions. Okay, bye.